India has made a quiet but consequential move in the global power game of minerals. In a Union Budget 2026-27, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced the creation of a dedicated rare earth corridors across 4 Indian states. This is not just about mining rocks. It is about who controls the minerals that power electric vehicles, wind turbines, semiconductors, and modern weapons. And for decades, that control has largely rested with China. Presenting her 9th consecutive union budget, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman named 4 states, Odisha, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu, as the backbone of India's new rare earth strategy. These states will receive targeted government support to establish what the centre calls rare earth corridors. In Parliament, Sitharaman said a scheme for rare earth permanent magnets was launched in 2025, and the next step is to build integrated corridors that support mining, processing, research, and manufacturing.
We have also announced establishing rare earth corridors so that India can face and be able to meet its own requirements with its materials. So once we identify and are able to explore these minerals and process them, make them available for us, our dependency on external sources for bringing in the rare earths will be lesser, and we've identified the states where we want to establish this rare earth corridors. They are going to be in Odisha, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. So these are very important developments, and they are going to have multiple decadal impact on the Indian economy. Our dependence on magnets and rare earths will be brought down. 3 dedicated chemical parks, again for reducing our import dependence. High-tech tool rooms for research.
The goal is simple: reduce delays, cut costs, and make Indian production competitive from start to finish. These 4 states were chosen for clear reasons. They have known mineral deposits, long coastlines, rich in monazite sands, major ports, and established industrial zones. By concentrating investments and infrastructure in these regions, the government hopes to build a competitive domestic ecosystem. Not just mines, but factories that turn minerals into high-value products. So what exactly are rare earth elements, and why are they so important? Rare earths are a group of 17 metals essential to modern life. They are used in smartphones, electric vehicles, renewable energy systems, advanced defense equipment, semiconductors, and precision manufacturing. Permanent magnets made from rare earths sit at the heart of electric vehicle motors, wind turbines, and guided missile systems. Despite the name, rare earths are not especially rare. Some are more abundant than copper. The real challenge lies in extracting and separating them, a complex, expensive, and environmentally sensitive process. India's corridor plan builds directly on a major decision taken last year. In November 2025, the government approved the scheme to promote manufacturing of sintered rare earth permanent magnets, the first of its kind in India. The scheme carries a financial outlay of 7,280 crore rupees and aims to create 6,000 metric tons of annual magnet manufacturing capacity. 6,450 crore rupees has been allocated as sales-linked incentives over 5 years, with another 750 crore rupees set aside as capital subsidy for new plants. But magnet factories cannot function without steady access to raw materials. This is where the corridors come in, aligning mining and processing with manufacturing needs. This strategy also reflects a global reality. China dominates the rare earth industry. It produces around 60% of the world's rare earth minerals and controls nearly 90% of refined output and magnet manufacturing. The dominance gives Beijing enormous leverage. In late 2025, China imposed export licensing requirements on certain heavy rare earths, briefly tightening global supply. Although some restrictions were later paused, the message was clear: access can be constrained quickly. For industries like electric vehicles, renewable energy, and defense manufacturing, even temporary disruptions can be costly. The United States and its allies have responded by expanding domestic processing and pursuing friend-shoring, building supply chains with trusted partners. Australia and Sweden have increased production, but diversification remains limited. India, despite having sizable reserves, has struggled in this space. For years, the country focused on extracting raw materials while lacking processing capacity, consistent policy support, and private sector participation. As a result, India remains stuck at the bottom of the value chain. The corridor model is meant to change that. By linking extraction with processing, manufacturing, and research, the government hopes Indian firms can firmly move up the ladder. Put together, the message is clear. India does not just want to assemble the technologies of the future, it wants to control the materials that make them possible. The real test now lies in execution, turning policy intent into industrial reality. With Rudrishish Kanjilal, Bureau Report, India Today Global.